Good afternoon, everyone. Samba's here, just filling in for Josh while he's doing his thing. We got an exciting matchup for you guys here on DMV Sports Media. The UPSL VA semifinals. The winner of this match to play Virginia Revolution, who were 4-2 victors over Los Toros. We call this DMV, or as I call it, Virginia's El Clasico. Your Virginia Dream versus your Arlington SA. The last time these two faced off was in the regular season, where Arlington SA were 4-2 victors over Dream. Virginia earning their right to play Arlington after beating Grove 2-0 at Grove. And ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem.
Alrighty, there is our national anthem, everybody. Again, thank you everybody for tuning in. If you haven't already, please drop a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Get some talking in the chat. Let's get some comments. Let's get some score predictions. Where are you watching from? What are you thinking going into the match? Just anything coming into the match here. But we will start off this UPSL Virginia North semifinal momentarily. The number one Arlington Soccer Association given a bye into this first round, not having any first round matchup, given that number one seed Virginia Dream having to take out Grove United on the road down in Richmond. It's a couple hour drive down south, and Virginia Dream came out soundly with a 2-0 win. Then came up back to the DMV area, had a semifinal in the Virginia Super Soccer League, which they also won, and are now into the Virginia Super Soccer League final, and look to keep that winning momentum up. So this Arlington side, maybe a little rusty, having not played in about a week or so, but two extremely strong sides, and as Alejandro prefaced for you guys, this is one of the biggest rivalries in the DMV, in Virginia, in the area. Even within a couple hours, we'd say this match is bigger than most, and it's definitely going to show out here on the field here. Both sides just having pre-match talk. Arlington, the home side here, once again being the number one seed, getting to control their own fate. If they do win here once again, they will stay at home and take on Virginia Revolution, who a 2-goal comeback in the second half of our earlier semifinal. It will be Arlington, and they're all blue kits. Starting off on the right-hand side, kicking off onto the left-hand side. It'll be Virginia Dream in those famous pink, blue striped jerseys, white shorts, white socks, and we kick off here. Early getting into the Virginia Dream final third. No foul. Referee setting the physicality line early with that first challenge as we go all the way back into Maxime Davis. And again, as Alejandro prefaced into this match, just the one regular season matchup between these two where Arlington Soccer Association went into Virginia Dream's home ground, Meridian High School, came away victors 4-1 quite comprehensively. And here now having the home ground, you'll have to think it will give them at least a little bit more momentum coming in to this playoff match. As the ball goes out on the far side. Miles Powell looks to take it down into Chris Barnard. Back into Chris Barnard. Chris Barnard! Just a timely blocking there for Virginia Dream as they look to set up their own possession. The ball in behind to Williams Yami. It's been the new center forward for this fall season. Williams Yami dovetailed up top with Elijah Amo. Elijah Amo giving that ball now for the throw-in. Chris Barnard through a couple of challenges. He does win the first set piece of this match so far. No card, but we will have a free kick in around the halfway line for Arlington. Peter Maddox getting quite wide on this near side. Barnard looking to play him in, but it will be throw on the near side here. My apologies. Looks like Arlington did get the first corner of the match here. Oh, the setup confused me. Back to the throw and long throw coming in here for Arlington. Into the mixer, into the back post. And Lorenzo Herrera jumps up well and claims his ground. It's going to be a staple of this match. There's throw-ins on either side. Near either goal, we will most likely be seeing long throws. Over Martinez in a Yami. Yamu does good work holding up in that front line for Virginia Dream. All the way back into Herrera. It's a good challenge to win it back in the Dream final third. Arlington jerseys in the box. It's played into the back post. Just cleared out for a second corner here. I have to say Arlington have started the stronger side. Bodies at that front post looking to crowd the angle for Lorenzo Herrera. Cleared at the front man. Out to Chris Barnard, just deflected. Chris Barnard fighting to win it back, and he does. And play is called back for the aforementioned Chris Barnard, getting a bit too physical, winning that ball back. Olvin Martinez. Elijah Amo with a physical fight on this near side. Loses out to the Arlington defender. Good step up in the back line, fouled in the process. Harry Hawkins and Tom Suheski, center back partnership for the Dream tonight. The ball makes its way out to Ahmed Mohammed, plays it on to Amo. Amo does his man down the line. Back into Mohammed, big challenge by Nick Barahona. Chris Barnard getting into the mix. Peter Maddox plays it on. Patient build up here. Just miscommunication down the line for Peter Maddox. Arlington coming here once again. Gonna cut out onto the outside, bottled up in the midfield. Drops to De Silva. Out wide to Maddox. Maddox plays it early into the penalty area. And once again, in the nick of time, just cleared for this Virginia Dream back line. Jordan McMillan on this near side. Once again, setting up that long throw. Launched into the box. Just cleared here for the Dream. Drops back out to McMillan. Yemi intercepts. Amo looks for the switch ball. Linesman deems the Arlington man just went out of play on this near side. Virginia Dream looking to get a foothold in this match. Not something you say very often. Amo under pressure, loses out. Immediately won back by the Dream. Brian Ramirez. Suheski will look to go back to Lorenzo Herrera. Herrera just unable to get that. That will be an unneeded mistake at the back. A subsequent corner here for Arlington. Looks like Barnard over the set piece here. Into the danger area, just cleared. As far as De Silva. Intercepted, but it will stay. Eric Jennings on the far side. Incredibly versatile fullback for Arlington. Can play both sides as well as center back. Barnard looking to put a ball into the box, just intercepted. Olvin Martinez can't clear his lines, fights through a couple challenges. Makes his way back into Eric Jennings. McGovern who made the UPSL team of the season. Arlington just continuing to keep this pressure on in the Dream final third. So as soon as they lose it, got at least two blue jerseys running out of Virginia man looking to win the ball back. Akinkoye. Big challenge from Ahmed Mohammed to keep the play alive. Ahmed Mohammed once again Apologies, I have been mixing up our left and right wingers for Virginia Dream. That is Cedric Schumacher on our right-hand side. As Jordan McMillan once again sets up that long throw. Chris Barnard just unable to get that in behind, but it will stay with Arlington.
Let's go, man, let's go.
Powell, by far the leading goal scorer of this side, 13 regular season goals. Nearest closest was about 6. Powell. And one thing about this Arlington front line, it's incredibly fluid. Maddox, Powell, and Barnard are all going to swap positions, swap wings, someone go up front, come back out wide. It's definitely much harder for the back line to keep things in order. The front line's continually changing positions. Good interception for the Dream. Akinkoye out wide to Amo. Lovely drive into space. Alvin Martinez. Into Cedric. Cedric just unable to keep it in. Cedric Schumacher, who is a star in the VSSL for North Stars, just having made this move to Virginia Dream in the last year or so, having to go out wide rather than his natural striker position. Ahmed Mohammed just deemed with a high boot there. Free kick for Arlington. Bodies flooding into the far post. Fizzed in. Just out of harm's way for Harry Hawkins, but it will be a 4th corner here for Arlington. Dream really unable to put any sustained amount of pressure in the Arlington back line. But all this possession will mean nothing if you can't put a goal in the back of the net here for Arlington. Into the back post. Williams Yami wins it back well. Good opportunity for a counterattack here. Yami held up. No foul, says the main official. And he will call it back for the free kick there. Brian Ramirez takes it quickly into Alvin Martinez. Williams Yami with a physical duel. The Arlington backline clears its lines. As Harry Hawkins put under pressure. Amo. Lovely dribbling into the midfield. Poor ball. It's been great defensive work by these Arlington attackers.
Let's go, come on.
Early ball into Yami. Barahona flicks on it, drops to Cedric. Cedric goes on the outside, no foul. Cedric continuing to fight. incredibly physical duel on this near side with Jordan McMillan. Brian Ramirez just called back for the foul there.
How many times, ref?
Modiaga Jaga. Jaga. Plenty of time and space on the ball. Lorenzo Herrera under pressure. Drops to Jennings. Jennings, McGovern. They get Barnard in behind. Harry Hawkins just there to intercept. Once again, looking to play that early ball into Yami. Will stay with the Dream on the far side. Yami gets through a couple challenges. Defended well. Will not be the first corner of the match here for the Dream. Maxime Davis, one of the newer players in this side, just about the last year or so also. Great improvement in the Arlington SA goal. A very impressive young keeper from the DMV. Arlington win the second ball. Good clearance from Ahmed Bahamid. Pressured well from Akinkoye. Akinkoye is called back for the foul there. Lovely switch of play into McMillan. Cleared into Yami. Barahona heads well. Barahona, central midfielder, moving into the back line tonight. Barrels through a Virginia Dream man. No foul. Defended well once again in this Virginia Dream back line. It's been a quite cagey, tense affair so far, just about 20 minutes so far. Virginia Dream just last couple of plays having to hoof it as far as they can up the pitch. Williams Yami just unable to get anything on these second balls. It's a good win in the midfield. Olvin Martinez looks out wide. He's got Cedric in behind. Just intercepted by Barahona. Peter Maddox. Chris Barnard wins the throw in on this near side. Coach C.J. Taylor Jr., as well as Coach Philip Vank, extremely experienced coaches in either dugout. As McMillan goes long and Herrera holds ably. Harry Hawkins putting Muhammad under a little bit of pressure here. It's a good turn by Cedric. Ball in behind. Alvin Martinez just unable to get to it, but we will have to stop play here as Jordan McMillan has run extremely hard down this left-hand side. Well, I hope his night is not over this early. McMillan looking just to walk that off. Seemingly fine for the time being. Both sides with quite deep benches here tonight in the semifinals. At least 7 men on either bench. And knowing these sides, good quality in those 7 men as Virginia Dream look to play that ball out wide. They win the second ball. Just intercepted in the midfield from McGovern. Harry Hawkins with a good step into Sammy Amo. Shepard out of play well from Mudiaga Jaga. Barahona, Bernard, and McMillan still feeling that last challenge, it seems. Just not up to the same speed he's been through these first 22 minutes. Suheski. Miles Powell plays it early. Herrera deals with it well. Sprayed into Alvin Martinez. These Virginia Dream center backs have stepped up well in times of danger and caution. It's Williams Yami played in behind here. Takes a strike, and the first real chance of the match for Virginia Dream is 1-0. And like we said earlier, all the possession is absolutely meaningless if you can't put the ball in the back of the net. And Williams Yami, first real chance of the match here, played in between the center backs, taken out wide, and slots it superbly past Maxime Davis's right-hand leg. You have to say it is against the run of play, but Virginia Dream will not care whatsoever. Held in the game well, defended well. Didn't buckle to all this Arlington pressure. And Williams Yami taking his chance. Just under 20 minutes left in this first half. Plenty of time to get a second for Arlington to get an equalizer. Great finish there in the front line from Williams Yami. Just shows to the experience, the resilience of a side like Virginia Dream. They've been in this semi-pro amateur scene for the last handful of years, and they've been at the top of it. And that kind of experience doesn't just go away after a poorish first 20 minutes. Barnard takes it down well. Cedric doing his defensive work. McMillan once again setting up for that long throw. Fizzed into the back post. There will be a goal kick Lovely ball into Amo. Akinkoye. This Dream side just breathing a bit more confidence after that goal. Ahmed Mohamed into Yami. Akinkoye chasing the ball in behind. 2 men in the box, back post, just beyond Amo. What could so easily be 2-0 here for the Dream. Good turn out of the pressure. No foul. And the referee just a bit late going back to that original challenge. Barahona. McMillan just not looking the same since he went down with that injury a while ago. It's a good step to the ball there. Ahmed Mohamed, center back / right back in this Dream side as Olvin Martinez taken down on this near side. Again, no call. This main official set a quite tight line with what he's calling a foul and not. Jennings looks for the diagonal ball. Pour out of the back for Herrera. Powell intercepts. Powell. And Arlington happy with the chance. Just unable to get it on the frame. Lovely ball out of the back line from Hawkins. Barnard just offsides there. Feel like that goal has definitely taken a bit of sting out of the match. Arlington, not nearly as much pressure and physicality as they had through those first 22 minutes. Virginia Dream absolutely growing into the match after that first goal. Save a throw on the far side, Amo. Fullback takes a couple men on well. Cuts inside, keeps his run going into Yami. Yami looks to play Akinkoye in the top of the box, just dispossessed. Peter Maddox looks to mount a counterattack of his own. Lovely defensive work from Mike Akinkoye. Sprinting all the way across the other side of the pitch to make that challenge. Barnard looking to play it on in behind. And Peter Maddox will win a corner here. Good opportunity against the run of play to get right back in this match for Arlington. Sending almost everyone up. And again, doing that front post strategy, blocking the sight for Lorenzo Herrera. It's not cleared. McMillan. Arlington fighting in the box here. And I think looking for the penalty on that last exchange, but just a bit too soft and defended extremely well once again in this penalty area from the Virginia Dream back line. Again, it feels like good chance after good chance Arlington are not taking. Barahona is under pressure. McMillan clears his lines. Cedric linking up with Yami. Yami just behind Olvin Martinez. McGovern. Maddox placed the ball early, just beyond Miles Powell. Lovely out of the back from Hawkins. Ramirez with another lovely switch ball. Cedric takes it down well. McMillan just able to get back and clear his lines there, but it will stay with the Dream. Intercepted well, back to a Dream man. Jennings clears his lines as far as Miles Powell. McGovern. Peter Maddox. Osufesu around the corner. Osufesu into the penalty area. And it'll be 1-1 here for Arlington. Chris Barnard. And with just about 10 minutes left in this first half, Arlington are finally able to equalize here. It was lovely on this left-hand side from Olufela Osufesu. Beat his man around the corner and opted to play it into the penalty area instead of taking the shot. And it repaid. A 1-1 equalizer here for the side in blue. Play restarts here all the way back into Lorenzo Herrera. Herrera into Suheski. As they have all night, these Dream center backs will build out of the back. Amo taking it in stride. Plays his man in, down the line, back into Amo. And just a touch too big. Arlington goal kick here. It's been a great contest here at Thomas Jefferson High School. If you guys are able to make it out for the second half, I highly suggest so. If not, always supporting on the YouTube and on the stream. It's Powell looking to chase that down on the far side. Herrera just lets that trickle out of play. Arlington undefeated all throughout the regular season. 9 wins, 1 draw. 5-0 here at their home ground of Thomas Jefferson High School. And they are held to a 1-1 draw here currently as Ahmed Mohamed builds up on the near side. Alvin Martinez. Peter Maddox. Chris Barnard holds it up well, looking for Miles Powell's running behind. Barnard continue his run. Dream look to clear their lines. Alvin Martinez always making himself available in the midfield. Sufesu wins the challenge. Miles Powell, one-on-one out wide, cuts inside. Just beyond Chris Barnard. Arlington getting their groove back, getting a bit more confidence back after that equalizer. It's Ronaldo da Silva, Arlington's second player to make the UPSL team this season, alongside McGovern. It's Eric Jennings with a hopeful ball into the penalty area. Lorenzo Herrera, as he has all night, strongly claims. Two very impressive young goalkeepers on show here tonight. Barahona able to clear his back line, but it will stay with the Dream. Great defensive work by Peter Maddox. Just under 5 minutes of regulation in this first half. Yet to see if we will have any additional time on top of that 5 minutes. McMillan once again with that long throw, just cleared here by Suheski. McGovern looking to get a boot on it, and he just got a boot on Ahmed Mohamed there. We'll have to see. That is our first yellow card of the match here. Will be a bit Unfortunate for this Arlington side. McGovern, one of their better players, once again making the UPSL team of the season. We'll have to watch that. No need to lose a man here. Go down to 10. Have to think about that early substitute in the second half, perhaps. Akinkoye receives at the base of midfield. Ammo back to play Yami in behind. Maxime Lopez. My apologies, Maxime Davis. Well off his line. Powell held up well, plays Maddox in behind. Herrera, dangerous. Chris Barnard gets ahead of him. Barnard! And that would have been goal of the season, goal of the playoffs, goal of the UPSL year. But Barnard almost had to go for that, given Lorenzo Herrera being about 30 yards off of his goal line there. Ahmed Mohammed, who's been the outlet on this near side. Ammo unable to keep that down. Osufesu wins it back well. Miles Powell. Not the strike Powell was looking for, but we do have a foul behind the ball. Osufesu started the attack. Taken down in some accord. It looks like that will be the match's second yellow card here. It's McMillan just about 30 yards out. Get to see if this will be a shot or dinked into the back post. We have a lot of Arlington jerseys in and around that back post. McMillan on his left foot, steps up, strikes! Dealt with extremely well. Lorenzo Herrera got down and held tightly. Ahmed Mohammed once again the outlet. Cedric keeps it in. Ronaldo da Silva. Dream fans looking for a foul after that last challenge. To the last minute of this first half. Safely make its way into Maxime Davis's gloves. Barnard fighting through a couple pink jerseys, wins the free kick just outside of the penalty area. I believe the Dream bench is a bit upset about that preemptive challenge from Chris Barnard, but it didn't seem like he got any contact on either defender there. And a bit of shoving off the ball here as we set this set piece up just before the halftime break for Arlington. A lot of deliberation on the sidelines here. Dream players still arguing that preemptive challenge from Chris Barnard. But to the best I saw from up here, it didn't seem like he got much contact, if any. But it will be McMillan as well as Barnard over the set piece. Lorenzo Herrera just setting up his wall. We'll have to think this is a shot on frame here. Barnard steps up, strikes. Just deflected off of the Virginia Dream wall. Not cleared here. And it will make its way back into Lorenzo Herrera's glove safely. McMillan. Jaga, apologies. Ronaldo da Silva. Barahona, the captain tonight. Osufeso looking for that ball in behind. Just makes its way beyond Harry Hawkins. Powell one-on-one beats his man. Powell cuts inside and just cleared at the very last moment from Suheski. Arlington pressing just before the break here. Just about 2.5 minutes into added time here. Can't think we'll have many more chances. This might as well be the last chance of the first half here for Arlington, as they look to set up that long throw on the far side. McMillan fizzed in, just flicked on from the near post. And Brian Ramirez just getting in front of that well, winning the free kick. I'll call it. It's hard for the referees not to call when the defender's going out of play and they sort of just stop there in front of the oncoming man. Usually does go the defender's way there. So we call a close to this UPSL Virginia North semifinals. We go into the break 1-1. Arlington, the home side, number 1 seed. Virginia Dream, number 3 away side, coming in to this matchup. Virginia Dream with a lovely in-behind ball in the 22nd minute to open up the scoring for Williams-Yami. And Arlington continuing the pressure, keeping it up, and just equalizing a few moments there just before halftime. But we will say thank you, everybody, for tuning in. If you haven't already, please drop a like. Please subscribe. Any predictions in the chat, any comments, any notes, let us know. But we will be going to our halftime break. Thank you very much, everybody. Just about 10 minutes or so. Hello, everyone. After our halftime break, we will be kicking off this UPSL Virginia North semifinal shortly. Both sides just taking the pitch as we tick on here, just about a minute or so. The second 45 who will decide be the second finalist up against Virginia Revolution. If you missed it earlier, Virginia Revolution coming back in the second half, 2-1 down to 4-2 victors on the road. Just about half an hour from Thomas Jefferson High School here at South Lakes High School. Virginia Revolution coming just about an hour or so up from Loudon and Raven Tech Field. But we still have these last 45 to decide who will be that second finalist. Arlington seemingly dominating most of the first half, dominating the ball, dominating chances, dominating physicality. In most aspects, they were in control in this match. Virginia Dream held in well, held in strong. Just took one ball in behind to take the lead from Williams Yami in just about the 22nd minute. And Arlington got back to their regular, got chances going, started winning the ball back in the final third once again, and scraped a ball just across the line with Chris Barnard. That was a lovely ball there from the referee, if any of you caught that. But this is the DMV El Clasico, as some would call it. This is the biggest rivalry in the area. Mike Akinkoye hoofs it up the pitch. Jaga keeps it down into Barahona. Ronaldo da Silva fighting with Brian Ramirez. Ramirez just gets beyond him, and that'll be the first foul of this second half. That'll be something to look forward to, because we do have a couple yellow cards on the pitch here. Connor McGovern, most notably, in the referee's bookings. It's about 36 yards out here for Mike Akinkoye. Akinkoye, one of the more experienced members of this Virginia Dream side. Been through the ups, been through the downs, and still here anchoring the base of midfield as dinks it into the penalty area, into the back post, just cleared for McGovern. Drops to Brian Ramirez. And Eric Jennings off of ammo. Will be goal kick here for Maxime Davis. And if you're in the live chat, let us know, where are you watching from? Any score predictions? 1-1 into the second half. What are you thinking? Who is going through into the final to take on Virginia Revolution? And from what I believe I know, if Arlington wins here tonight, they will be home here at Thomas Jefferson High School. And if Virginia Dream win, it will be down at Raven Tech as Maddox takes his man on down the left-hand side. To just squeeze it in beyond the defender, but he will win a corner. Chris Barnard, who will be over the majority of the set pieces for Arlington. Ball in, right on Herrera, and just beyond the far post. It would have taken just a toe poke, just a touch there for Arlington to take the lead. Once again, a huge chance passes them by. Oh. So we play out of the back line here once again. Thomas Sucheski into ammo. Barahona steps up well to clear his lines. Ronaldo da Silva looks to play it on. Maddox chasing down on the far side. Just Shepard out of play from the Virginia Dream defender, Ahmed Mohammed. And if this UPSL semifinal wasn't enough for you guys to get out here to Thomas Jefferson High School, there is a baby pig in attendance. So if you want anything to do with seeing a baby pig, petting a baby pig, in fact, get out for this second half at TJ High School. Foul there for the Virginia Dream. Lovely switch ball into this near side. Osufesu holds up Ramirez well. Hawkins has to step out of the back line and just can't keep it in play. Osufesu has been a thorn in the Virginia Dream back line, continually pressuring when these defenders are on the ball. Powell, good fight there. Drops calmly to Suheski. Suheski just as far as Jennings. Barnard flicks on into Powell. Olufesu flicks it on. And no oncoming runner there for Arlington. So Lorenzo Herrera's had the majority of the traffic going towards his net. Not had to make the hardest of saves in that Virginia Dream net, but he's been extremely calm and composed when he's been called upon. And once again, extremely accurate out of the back line. Samo Amu picks it up on this near side. Ronaldo da Silva just getting a toe poke. Shepherd it back into Maxime Davis. Chris Barnard looking for the foul, and he will get it. Ahmed Mohammed getting a bit handsy with that ball played in over the top. It's Ronaldo da Silva once again. UPSL Team of the Year alongside his midfield partner, Connor McGovern. Dinked into the penalty area here, just cleared to the top of the box. Makes its way back out to Da Silva. Into Jennings. Linking up with McGovern. Defended well here. Harry Hawkins just so coolly out of the back. Akinkoye just unable to do the same there. Ronaldo da Silva fighting on this near side. It will be a Virginia Dream throw-in. Kept in play by Jennings. Intercepted by the Virginia Dream fullback. Akinkoye heads out. Martinez looks to get to it first. Just can't get a touch on it. Ronaldo da Silva out wide. Foul there on Peter Maddox. Ahmed Mohammed will not be called back here for a yellow card just as yet. Oh, that's what that was. Set piece here for Arlington, into the back post, cleared. Drops to Barnard. Barnard, 2-1 for Arlington. And the crowd erupts. Chris Barnard lashes it into Lorenzo Herrera's back net. And that'll be 2-1 to the number 1 seed Arlington. The ball drops into the back post. Barnard, no hesitation about it, lashes it into Lorenzo Herrera's net. And we restart here. 2-1. Just about 35 minutes left. Dream Man fouled on this near side. Akinkoye. Amo keeps it in well. Amo into Akinkoye. Akinkoye can't beat Jaga. We're going to need something to cover this up in a moment. Osufesu keeps it in, fouled on this near side. Gonna have to hope this rain stops momentarily. Arlington win the free kick on this near side. Ronaldo de Silva once again over the set piece here. Keeps it low. Osufesu controls it. Beats a couple men, Osufesu. Ronaldo de Silva just unable to get the ball into the box there. They will keep it on this near side with a throw in. McMillan once again setting up for that long throw. I have to think his forearms are getting a bit tired by now, but McMillan once again fizzed into the near post, right on Lorenzo Herrera, and dealt with incredibly well in the Dream net. Looking for the foul there. Played early. Chris Barnard called back for that foul. No card. Yami checks in here for the Dream. He's held up well, drops to Akinkoye. Akinkoye can't get it into Cedric. Barnard, Powell, Osufesu. Just out of play here for the Dream. We will see our first substitutes of this match, both for the Dream. Ryan O'Neal, number 13, as well as Rashawn Patton, making their way onto the pitch. That will be Olvin Martinez, as well as Ahmed Muhammad being replaced here. Akinkoye just able to get a foot on that. It does drop to an Arlington man. Out for a throw on the far side. Arlington continuing to keep the pressure up. First time in this match Arlington have led. De Silva. Miles Powell is going to play chase. Safely go back into Hawkins, and play will be called back here for an injured man on the far side. Looks like that may unfortunately be Rashawn Patton, who's just introduced to this match here. I have to hope it's nothing serious, having just being substituted on. Patton okay here, getting up to his feet, and we will restart in the back line with Hawkins. Luckily for us, with the camera, the rain has stopped momentarily. Sueski to play it out of the back line here. Cedric unable to control it, does drop into Barahona. Barahona will play it safe and clear his lines. Just need more from Virginia Dream here, need more chances, need more possession. Need to win the ball back quicker, need just more energy. McGovern plays it out wide to Barnard. Barnard plays Maddox. Maddox, McGovern just beyond the recipient in Arlington colors. As Ammo restarts a counterattack here, held up well, back into Akinkoye. And also Fesu, as he has all night, pressures this back line. Dream ball on the far side, taken quickly into Cedric Shuameku. Just under half an hour left in the second half. Yet to see any Arlington substitutions. I'll have to think, get some tired legs as this match goes on. Sprayed out to Ammo on this near side. Ammo sizes his man up, takes him down the line. Ronaldo da Silva here to help out. There will be no foul on that second challenge. Shepard out of play very well for a Maxime Davis goal kick here. And Arlington done that extremely well, limiting these Virginia Dream wingers to one-on-ones, always getting a second man when they look to beat that first defender. Won well by McGovern. Brian Ramirez heads it back to McGovern. Suheski clears his lines. Neither side really unable to get a spell of possession in these last few minutes or so as Rashawn Patton picks it up on the far side. Apologies, now we're with Rashawn Patton. Rashawn Patton playing in the hole there in that number 10 position. Wide to Ammo. Ammo cuts inside, has a strike, curls it, and does not test Maxime Davis in the Arlington net. A shot on target here for the Dream. Need more of these chances in the Arlington final third as this last half an hour ticks on. Dream fullback beats his man well, plays the ball early. Yami takes it down well, but he does end up fouling Jordan McMillan in the process. McMillan doing well to get between himself and the ball. We do have a couple Arlington men getting ready on their bench. Maxime Davis sprays it out of his back line, flicked on. Played out of the back well. Just beyond Ammo on this near side. Flicked on well by Maddox, drops to Hawkins, into Suheski. Suheski, a poor ball out of the back, but it will stay with the Dream. Held up well on the far side. Barnard into Osufesu. Osufesu bursting away. Osufesu, the touch too big, and it will be an Arlington penalty here. My apologies, no penalty. Let me not speak too soon here. Yellow card for Lorenzo Herrera. Does look as though it will be the original shout of a penalty. Osufesu just takes that touch a bit beyond those Virginia Dream defenders. And again, I've gone too quickly. The referee still checking with his sideline official there. My apologies to everybody in the chat. The referees are a bit unsure of what to call here, it seems. I have to say, I thought at first glance it was a clean challenge and not enough for a penalty. And the main official does agree. It will stay with Virginia Dream. And a couple more men falling off of the ball here. Not sure exactly what's going on there, but definitely some unhappy blue jerseys down there. They do keep the lead here with just over 25 minutes of regulation. We'll have to think we'll have at least 3 to 5 minutes added on here for this wait. Referee just talking to the Arlington captain there, Nick Barahona. After my 4 attempted guesses of what the call was, we will restart here in the back line with Mr. Lorenzo Herrera. So we will get the first Arlington sub of the match here, Kareem Garby. Once again, an extremely experienced player in the DMV area and in this Arlington side. Olufella Osufesu has run his race. He's had an incredible match in the front line for this Arlington side, as well as an incredible regular season. And Arlington looked to hold on here to keep that season going. 2-1. Just over 22 minutes left. It's Harry Hawkins into Herrera. Suheski. Ramirez always there at the base of midfield. Into Akinkoye. Akinkoye just unable to link up with Cedric. As Maddox looks for the foul on the far side. Will not be called. And Virginia Dream counterattack here. Ammo. Pink jerseys flooding forwards. Ammo takes a man on. Cuts back outside. Ammo continuing his run. Looks for the switch of play. Kareem Garby getting his first touch on the ball. Cedric Shumeku. Virginia Dream looking for the ball into the box. They do not win the corner. It will be an Arlington goal kick here with Maxime Davis. As Arlington get their second substitute of the match ready. Leading goal scorer with 13 through the regular season, Miles Powell, being replaced here. Maxime Davis. Kareem Garby unable to flick it on. Won well by Hawkins. It feels like once again the sting has been taken out of this match. Absolutely a high boot on the Virginia Dream fullback there. Given all the legs that were ran, given all the pressure, both of these sides just running out a bit of gas here in these last 20 minutes or so. Chris Barnard looking to set up the set piece on this near side. Blue jerseys flooding into the back post. Barnard into the box, headed and just beyond Lorenzo Herrera's post. You'd have to think that would have put the game to bed here for Arlington. But not done. Not done here yet for the Dream. Ronaldo da Silva. Suheski defends well. Arlington keeping the pressure up well. Not letting Dream back into this match. Not letting them get any sustained amount of possession or chances in their own half. Jordan McMillan on the long throw on that far side. Into the penalty area, and McGovern just unable to get under it. Or my apologies, he got all the way under it, just unable to get over the ball there and guided in under Lorenzo Herrera's crossbar. McGovern having played this whole second half on a yellow card. Shows his footballing IQ and his smarts that he's able to stay out of danger, stay out of the referee's second bookings. And that Coach Vank does not have to consider taking him out on that yellow. Looks like Jordan McMillan pulling up once again from that first half injury. Extremely resilient to hold on into this second half, into the 70th minute. Oh, and just have to wait a moment for his substitution. Arlington just having to play with a man down here. It's Adam Abdullawi making his way onto the pitch, former Virginia Dream man. Versatile fullback, Adam Abdullawi, similar to Eric Jennings, able to play on both sides as well as center back from time to time. It's Harry Hawkins to get Yami in behind, defended well by Jaga. Jaga just unable to get that ball into Peter Maddox. Play restarts here down the line. Ammo. Shepard out of play well from Mudiaga Jaga. As time starts to tick down here, again, you'll have to think about Virginia Dream and getting more the lion's share of this ball, more chances, more balls in behind like they have now, as Yami's called for an offsides. And on that Virginia Dream bench, you'd see Demetrius Shepard-Lewis, Roger Rojas, Noah Murdaugh, plethora of names. Matt Carlin even could go up top. It's an extremely deep side, but trusting their guys as of now. Stays with Arlington on the far side. Garby receives well. The Arlington man had a strike from about 25 yards out. Didn't test Lorenzo Herrera whatsoever, just into his gloves. Incredible for McGovern there to win without a foul. Behind McGovern, but he does flick it on into Garby. Garby, pneumatics. Dream, mount a counterattack here. Ball just behind Cedric on the far side. McGovern plays it on into Garby. No foul call there. Barnard fighting through challenges. Hawkins in through to Ammo. Ramirez. Lovely ball out wide from Ramirez, taken in stride. Defended extremely well from Abdullawi, the substitute. Abdullawi. Barnard gets up well, flicks it on behind him. No Arlington runners to track that down. Arlington sitting in more of a deep, mid to deep block here, absorbing a bit more pressure, giving Virginia Dream a bit more time and space on the ball. There will be a foul there for Arlington. Ronaldo da Silva once again over the set piece. Passing it on over to Jaga. Speaking of Demetrius Shepard-Lewis, he will be making his way onto the pitch momentarily. Taken down the line very well, just out of play there for the Dream winger. It will be Brian Ramirez, replaced here in the middle of the park. I think a bit of a formation shift here, or a couple guys moving around. Shepard-Lewis is more of a fullback, wingback. Cedric drops into midfield now. Ball in behind on the far side, stays with Arlington. Abdullawi taking his space. To play it into Maddox. Maddox with a lovely flick. Just unable to get the return touch. So restart here with Cedric Shomeku. Cedric Shomeku is naturally originally a striker. He's played on the wing tonight. He's now in the midfield for Virginia Dream. So he loses out to Ronaldo da Silva, fighting through two challenges. Does another man. Dispossessed on the far side. He'll stay with the men in blue. That will be the night over for Peter Maddox. It's Malik Tom making his way onto the pitch. We will see the second Osifesu brother making his way onto the pitch shortly. Also, Toby Osifesu. De Silva looking for the switch ball. Lovely ball into Malik Tom. Malik Tom takes it down in stride. Just to get around a couple Dream defenders. Good work in the end from Ammo. To the quality and depth of this Dream side, Malik Tom, an international player, coming on here in about the 75th minute. Yami unable to take that down. Jaga defended well. Kareem Garby and acres of space in the midfield. Looks out wide, plays his man in behind. Plays it early. Just behind and on trailing Chris Barnard, and Lorenzo Herrera deals with it well once again. Suheski, and over the top. It's another clearance on the board for Jaga. I have to say it's a lot of pressure on Mike Akinkoye at the base of midfield. If Dream don't want to go long, he's taking it off the defenders here, and he's totally isolated in terms of pink jerseys in and around him. So ball's played out well into this near side. Panton holds off McGovern well, looks to link up with Yami. Yami shields off Jaga. Jaga back into a Virginia Dream man. And what was a good, promising attack there. Dream have to go all the way back into Lorenzo Herrera. Suheski looking for the diagonal ball. Jennings deals with that ball well. Chris Barnard down behind the play here. Chris Barnard fighting incredibly hard at the top of the pitch. As you can see, he's not the tallest, and he's fighting in between these 6'1", 6'2", if not 6'3" center backs, and coming out on top at times. It looks like Barnard will hang on for the moment. No, that will be Chris Barnard's last moment of the match. Chris Barnard with the second goal, lashing it into Lorenzo Herrera's net. It's a lovely strike on his left foot. And Toby Osifesu replaces the forward here. Just under 8 minutes. I'll have to think we have a few minutes added time here. Akinkoye into the box. Flicked into the penalty area. Yami! And a gigantic save from Maxime Davis. It's the biggest chance of the match for the Dream besides their opening goal. And it dropped to the front man. It dropped to the man they'd wanted to, Williams Yami. Williams Yami, who opened up the scoring. Just unable to guide that header on either side of Maxime Davis. It's Arlington looked to get a third here. Held up well. Drops to Malik Tom. Abdullawi with a lovely switch ball into Osifesu. Osifesu takes it down. Splits the defenders into McGovern. Ronaldo Silva just there to clean things up. Back into McGovern. See if we get a ball into the box here. Into the box. Back post. Drops to Malik Tom. 3-1! Arlington will be going into the finals, it seems. 3-1 here for Arlington Soccer Association. This is the Virginia Dream. And you have to say, it's every bit of deserved. Ronaldo da Silva getting to that second ball, working well on this near side, getting into the corner flag area, playing a hopeful ball into the back post. And it's headed back across from Malik Tom into our substitute, number 13, who I unfortunately don't have a name down on my roster, to take the 3-1 lead here for Arlington. It will take an absolute miracle for the Dream here to equalize things, let alone take the lead. This play restarts here with just under 5 minutes of regulation. And again, you'll have to think we have at least 3 to 5 minutes of added time on top of that. Harry Hawkins once again out of the back line. McGovern, lovely in the midfield. Can't sneak it all the way over into Tobi Osifesu. Harry Hawkins. Lovely ball from Harry Hawkins. Ammo coming incredibly deep to receive there. The Dream fullback plays it into the box into Yami. Yami gets a touch onto it. Out wide to Panton in behind. Got men in the box, Dream. Just intercepted beyond ammo. And Ronaldo da Silva, who's been absolutely everywhere this match. Arlington almost getting a one-on-one counterattack opportunity there. Yami, Panton. Looking for Cedric. And that ball is cleared as far as it possibly can be. And we will have another substitute for the Dream, Matt Carlin. Replacing Cedric Shumeku. We have about 5 attackers on the pitch here for the Dream, throwing everything at it to get goals in these last handful of minutes. Down 2. And the main official calling play back as Muriaga Jaga is down in the back line. Yet to see if any Arlington men are getting up off the bench. If Jaga can see out the rest of these few minutes. Jaga able to keep going on this match. Will be a drop ball here to Harry Hawkins. Harry Hawkins, first time ball into the back post. Maxime Davis coming out very well. Virginia Dream looking for a penalty call off of their newest substitute there, Matt Carlin, going down in the box. Main official not seeing the Virginia Dream bench was looking for. As Carlin takes it down well. Osifesu's got a man out wide. Osifesu holds through a couple challenges into McGovern. McGovern Just unable to get that ball out into Malik Tom, but they will be called back for a foul. It looks like both sides will be keeping with what they have on the pitch here. Kareem Garby into the back post. Not cleared here. Ronaldo da Silva. And called back just before the strike. We are into the last minute of regulation here. Virginia Dream once again needing a miracle in these last handful of minutes. Yet to see exactly how many minutes we have in behind. Matt Carlin just unable to get to that ahead of Maxime Davis. I have to say Matt Carlin has added a bit more to this Virginia Dream front line since he's come on. Cleared well from Hawkins into Panton. Dreamer not giving up here. Played early, and that will be an own goal for Virginia Dream, 3-2. And it's completely out of nothing. Davis in the net. And we do have a match here, everyone. And the goal is called back. We're yet to see what the goal is called back for. Absolute chaos here. Don't know what to keep up with. Goal here to the Dream will be a seemingly red card for the Dream. And everyone here is a bit confused. We'll have to go back and see exactly what the call and what the card is for. And not to mention, this will add a good few minutes on top of what we've already had. And it's a whole lot of deliberation on the sidelines here, as well as in the bleachers. This Virginia Dream bench is extremely unhappy after they got an answer for that goal being called back, just not getting a full answer for that red card seemingly, but we'll have to go back and see the referee's notes as we head into our 92nd minute. Dream here looking to get that second that they were taken away just moments ago. We do see some of the Dream bench looking back at the replay, seeing where exactly what the call was and why there was a red card. I know I didn't exactly get the best eyes on it. As Arlington look to counterattack here and get a fourth. He's beyond two defenders. Lorenzo Herrera just able to get off of his line quick enough. So I have to think we'll go into at least 95, 96 minutes here. And Arlington sitting in a much deeper block here, getting just about every blue jersey in behind the ball as they're played in behind to Abdullawi, and he will be called offsides on this near side. This has been an incredibly feisty, cagey, physical semifinal. Again, these two sides going back for years in the VSSL, in the UPSL, trading blows. Virginia Dream winning the throw-in on this near side, taken quickly. In between two Arlington men. And too much physicality barreling through the back of Eric Jennings there. Now, have to think we might get some red cards as this match ends. Main officials doing a good job of trying to keep things together, but it is getting quite feisty down there. We do still have that one red card from Williams Yami, the goal scorer for Virginia Dream. And that'll be McGovern's second yellow card of the match. And Arlington are now down to 10 men as well. Maybe spoke a bit too soon on McGovern's second yellow there. And that yellow card will be rescinded for McGovern. No red card here for Arlington. And Eric Jennings picking up that card for his midfield compatriot, Connor McGovern. I've been saying McGovern's first name wrong this whole match. That is Malachi. Restart in the Dream back line, out wide to Panton. Picked up well by Akinkoye. No foul. Arlington man's got Malik Tom. To take him on himself, just dispossessed here. Rashawn Panton. Plays the early ball into Carlin. Carlin around the keeper. 3-2 here for the Dream. And that all vital second goal is finally back here for much more firepower to this Dream front line. Just about 96.5 minutes. We'll have to see exactly how much we have on top of this. Now Dream are going to feel incredibly hard done by getting that second goal called back. Again, we'll have to go back and get a better view on it. Is also Fest, who plays it out wide to Malik Tom, and just unable to get that into Malik Tom's run there. All sprayed out wide to a Dream man. Held up well, cuts inside. Just to go beyond the second challenge, Abdullawi picks it up. Abdullawi onside, he's in his own half. And Herrera, once again, extremely vital off his line. Suheski looked to flick that on into an oncoming runner. There's no pink jerseys chasing that ball down. We should have the final whistle. Number 1, Arlington takes down number 3 Virginia Dream. And Arlington Soccer Association will meet Virginia Revolution in the UPSL Virginia North Finals next weekend here at Thomas Jefferson High School. Arlington able to control their destiny, being the number 1 seed and having home turf here. It was an incredibly hard-fought match. I have to say thank you to everybody for tuning in. If you haven't already, please drop a like. If you're going to like any stream, any video, like this one for the incredible match we've had here. But stay tuned. Subscribe if you haven't already. We will be calling a close to this match. Again, thank you everybody once again. And have a good night.